Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I invite you to sit on the front half of your chair. Let's go ahead and do a quick posture check. Remember, our legs are hip width apart. Our feet are planted firmly on the ground. We're sitting up nice and tall. Head is stacked over shoulders, shoulders over your hips. Let's start with arms at our side and give them a good shake. Just really shake out those arms. We're going to try to shake out whatever tension we're carrying in our body. Excellent. Now keep your arms relaxed at your side. You can have them here. You can place them on the chair. Just try to keep your shoulders still. And I want you to do some neck turns. So instead of holding the stretch, we're going to look over our right shoulder, and then we're going to come back to the center. We're going to look over the left shoulder. So just go ahead and try to rotate your head side to side without rotating the shoulders. Remember, the goal is to get as much movement in the neck without letting other muscles help out. So we don't want to rotate those shoulders side to side. Let's do that one more time, side to side. Now we're going to take our head in the center. We're going to drop it down. And I want you just to rotate your head left and right. So think of it like a little pendulum swinging side to side. So let the weight of your head hang down, and then just rotate your head at whatever pace you're comfortable with, side to side. So we're just stretching out those muscles that attach your head to your body, which is the neck muscles. Side to side. Excellent. Let's go ahead and bring our head back up now, and we're going to go into those shoulder circles. Remember, we always want to go in that backwards motion. So if you're drawing a circle with the shoulders, it's a backwards motion. We go forward, up, back, and down. Think about exaggerating the movement. So really bring them up, bring them back, and then draw them down. Squeeze up, back, and down. Let's do that one more time. Squeeze up, back, and down. Excellent. Let's go into our chest stretch. Remember, you have two options. Option one, the arms go back, elbows slightly bent, bring the chest forward, lift the chin up, squeeze the shoulder blades. So the arms are going past the midline. Option two, bring your hands behind you on the chair, lean forward, press the chest out, lift the chin. Remember, you're going as far as you can forward without tipping that chair over. Really press that chest out. So pick whichever one of these you prefer. Either one is excellent for the chest. Squeeze, deep breath in, exhale, and release. Now we're going to take one arm across the body, but this time, instead of going straight across, I want you to go up at an angle. So think about a diagonal line. Let's bring the arm up and still cradle it just above the elbow and pull that upper arm towards the chest. So the arm is at an angle. We're getting a different part of our back here, and just bring it to the point of tension. Just a quick reminder, we always go to the point of tension, no pain, no cramping, no muscle spasming. If so, you want to back off. Let's bring the arm straight up, pat yourself on the back, take the other hand, push the elbow up this way or above the head. Either one is fine. We're walking the fingers down the back. Make sure on this one that you keep your chin lifted. You don't want to drop your head down. Keep the chin lifted and get that nice tricep stretch. Deep breath in. Now, just for fun, stay here, deep breath in, and I want you to drop it over to the other side. So if you've got that left arm, you are dropping it over to the right side and vice versa. So deep breath, we're getting the ribs, tricep, come back to the center and bring the arm down. Shake it out. Take the other arm out in front. Instead of going straight across, let's go up at an angle. Remember, you're not grabbing the elbow joint. Right above the elbow, pull the arm to the chest and make sure that arm is up at an angle. So you're getting a nice stretch in the shoulder, shoulder blade, those muscles that attach from the spine outward. Deep breath in. Excellent. Bring the arm up, pat yourself on the back, take the other hand and bring that elbow up. So you're using your hand to assist pushing that elbow towards the ceiling. The goal is that we get that elbow pointed up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in and out. Now on the next breath, we're going to add that side bend. Deep breath in, exhale, and drop it over to the side. So while we're in the tricep stretch, we are going into that side bend. Deep breath and out. Excellent. Go ahead and come back up to the center. Arms down. Let's do our torso rotation. This is really good for your thoracic mobility. That means the ability to rotate from the torso. Place one hand on the opposite leg. Other hand's going to go to the back of the chair, either the top of the chair or the bottom, depending on your chair configuration and what's comfortable for you. Let's take a deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and twist the spine. Make sure you rotate your head as well. I just like to face the camera so you can hear me better. Now hold your position. Take a deep breath in again. Exhale, go a little further. Stay here, deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little further. Only twist on that exhalation. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how your body relaxes on the exhalation. Great. Let's go back to the center, reset. I love that one. If you ever pause the video and just stay there a little bit longer, it feels so good. Hand on the opposite leg. Other hand's going to go to the bottom or top of the chair. Ready? Deep breath in, lift the ribs. Exhale and twist as far as you can comfortably. Now hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Two more. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. And let's do that one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. And let's come back to the center. Great job. All right, let's move into those glutes. We're going to go into our figure four. We're going to take our ankle. We're going to cross it over the leg. Remember, your modification is to keep your foot down and twist the knee out to the side like this. If you can bring your ankle up, go ahead and come up in that figure four. Now, if you feel the need to lean back as you do that, perfectly normal, but it's a sign that the hip and glutes are a little bit tight. So place your hand on that crossed leg. Step one is to focus on sitting up tall. So for me to turn to the side to show you. If you're tight, you're going to feel the need to round your spine. Focus on sitting up nice and tall. This may take some time as you loosen up those glutes. Focus on getting up nice and tall. If that's not deep enough for you, I want you to take the hand and press down on that crossed leg. So if the knee is pointing up towards the ceiling, that is an indicator of tight hips. The goal is that we get this leg parallel to the ground. We do so by just hanging out here a little bit longer. Do this a couple times a day, and that hip is going to eventually loosen up and give you some good external rotation. Now, if you're feeling extra flexible today and that's not enough for you, you can tip forward. Just make sure you're tipping forward from the hips. You're not rounding your spine. Make sure in this stretch you're taking nice deep breaths, and as you exhale, you're going to deepen that stretch. One more deep breath and out. All right, let's go ahead and uncross and do the other side. Either you're here for your modification or you're going to take the ankle and cross it over. All right, remember the goal is to grab the leg with your hands and try to sit up nice and tall. So the goal is that we don't round our spine. We sit up nice and tall, and that's because you're going to deepen that stretch right in the hip joint by sitting up nice and tall. If you want a little bit deeper, hand on that crossed knee and gently push down. If you want a little bit deeper, you can tip forward, but you're tipping forward from the hips. So everybody find that point of mild tension, and let's just breathe through it. Good. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Let's uncross. Okay, let's take it out of our chair for the last few minutes. So we're going to come up out of our chair, and we're going to put the chair in front of us. And I really like to do that low back stretch because this is really good if you are seated throughout the day. You've got a lot of compression in the spine. So let's try to undo some of that compression and stretch it out. So we're going to take 2 steps back behind the chair, put your feet in a triangle stance, bring the arms up, reach forward. If the chair is not far enough away, push the chair forward or walk your feet back. But you want your arms to be straight, face towards the ground. Deep breath in, drop the head down, push the hips back. We're pushing the tailbone away from the chair. We're dropping our head between the arms, and you're getting that nice hinge from the hips. Your body should make an L shape. And really think about lifting that tailbone and just pushing it away from the chair. Now, if you want to go deeper into that modified downward dog, if you have a spot on the chair that you can go lower, you can drop down lower, but this would be more of an advanced move. So if you're feeling a little tight, stay right here. If you want to take it to the next level, since you've been stretching every day, you can drop down a little further. So this is a modified downward dog. Deep breath in. Exhale. This is really good for getting the hamstrings and the low back. Now let's go ahead and walk it back up. Take it in, and let's get those calves real quick before we finish the stretch. So take one step back, try to push the heel down. The goal is to get the back of the leg as straight as you can. And if you want to bend that knee, you can add in that stretch too. I mentioned before in a previous video, if you do fight plantar fasciitis pain in your arch of your foot, this calf stretch and soleus stretch with your knee bent is a great stretch to help alleviate some of that pain. Deep breath in, exhale. And let's go ahead and step in and take it to the other foot. So the heel goes back. The goal is to get the heel to the ground or as close as you can to the ground, and then just straighten the knee. So step one, the calf stretch is with a straight leg. If you bend that knee down, you're going to get that soleus, the muscle behind the calf, and it's much longer, runs all the way down to your Achilles tendon. So you're going to feel a difference with the leg straight or bent. A lot of times we don't know we have tightness until we go into that stretch and you're like, oh, I'm feeling a little tight here. That's a great indicator to really spend a little extra time in that area. Go ahead and step in. Now from here, we're going to roll those shoulders again, up, back, and down. One more time. And shake out those arms for me once more. You should be feeling a little bit looser. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you at 2 o'clock if you're able to join me again. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.